Welcome to the second part of my video, the Space Team Adventura. Now this is the girls team, mainly used for support, stealth action, hit and run tactics. So first let's introduce the three, the yellow bee, rose shade, and the black bee. And let us go to each individual. This is the fully equipped yellow bee with its sting, its blaster, and its claws right at the back. I designed this so that the hands can attach the weapons as such. So that's why this actually can bend back. That's why the arms actually have a transformation here, though a simple one. Like so. So we'll get down to the articulation. Because of how it transforms, there's not much articulation to the head. You can at most just shift it a bit upwards so that it doesn't look awkward. Shift it up and down a bit. Aside from the head, we also have the shoulder using ball joint, which allows it to turn quite freely, and ball joint over at the elbow as well, so it allows for a bit of a movement because it's ball joint, so you can see the movement is actually quite a bit. So this have no waist movement, but the legs can move. Just have to shift out this piece to allow the legs to move upwards. There's nothing at the knee or ankle. This is meant for transformation, so that's how it is supposed to be. For the bee, the entire structure of the two is actually the same, just that because of their functionality there's slight difference. And then there is an additional attachment that will be used later. And aside from this, we'll have a look at the black bee. It is slightly different because it have wings, and this is not part of it. That is just a stand. So there's supposedly thrusters over here. Aside from that, a tail instead of legs. Slightly different hand, and these hands are fixed with blasters. And for this, I have a weapon for close range combat, a claw. They are supposedly fixed to both sides, like so. Then for its articulation, for the head, it's the same, mainly for transformation, so not much articulation. Slight bit for the wings as they are ball joint. They are ball jointed together. Same for the hands. So not much difference there. Then next would be the tail. You can shift this and this part, and that's it. So for the transformation, first to simply remove the wings, bring up the head all the way, bring up the tail. Of course you have to shift this down to bring this up all the way, and it will become a feet. Turn the tail around, then you're supposed to fold it in. Fold the hands to the back, and for one thing, you can fold it in with or without the wings. So this will be without the wing, and with the wing actually attached right over here, and this actually fits right over here like this. So I made it so that there's a bit of movement over this side, so you can have a feet that actually stands at an angle. So that's one side done, and the other side, shift up the head, and this is the rear of the head. Shift it up as well. Close the feet together, bring them up. Make sure to push these two down. And then that's where the attachment fit right at the base to make it stable. We attach the other wing over here and bring the hand right in. Okay, so leave a bit of gap so that this can actually fit right over here. And that's it for the legs. So after transform, they look almost identical. And we'll go to the next. This is Rose Shade. I adapted with stealthy weapons so that it can fight. Previously there was no weapons at all. So I added the guns over here. Can be detached and placed to the hands, or simply used as such. And I have also a single slot right by the leg that can hold a dagger. These are attachments, so they are not meant to be there when transformed. And we'll go into the articulation. For transformation, there's no articulation on the head. There's a bit on the waist because it's all using ball joints. Okay, there's actually quite a lot. You can turn it all the way around and back again. Okay, for the shoulder, you can move it up and down. You can turn the arms around. For the elbow, it's just using a normal clip joint. So that's how it rotates. And then we are using ball joints for the entire feet. So quite a lot of movement available. The legs are built to the rear. So this design is also meant to make this looks like either a pants or a skirt. And the head is right at the back, which if you wish to make it look nicer, you can even treat the head as an accessory pack so that it looks much more thinner, much more smaller. And that's that. And we'll go to the transformation. For the transformation, we need to have the head back to where it belongs. Remove the dagger. The guns, you can leave it as is. And then to turn the head up, to bring out this piece. This is just to create space for the robot. Once you open this up, all the way, you need to turn this around. Bring this up. Bring the hands down. Open up all the way while setting it to be 90 degrees from the body portion. Then you can close it in. After that, just slightly shift the hands in. Okay, so that they rest at a good position. Turn the entire waist around. Bring it down. Then bring the legs all the way to the back. They have to be adjusted later, but just bring it back. Turn this inwards, so that would be, okay, let's see, like so. So you actually have to be flat on both sides. So have to adjust it a bit. Then once you're done, make sure they are pushed all the way in as much as the ball joint allows, so that when they come together, it can fit just nice, although I couldn't manage to clasp them together. And then these two wing flaps, close it in. This has dropped down, so I have to shift it up again. Okay, so this would be the chest and head. Of course, you have to transform the head as well by bringing the two sides all the way back. this part is a bit loose, to turn the crown. And place it at a 45-degree angle, like so, and this will be the head. Not very nicely done, but hopefully I can get some input on improvements. My head haven't made any changes since my first video. Now it's time to combine all of them together. So we'll have to start off with the legs. Legs, very simple. You just have to join this right over here. That's one and that's two. Okay, and then next I have to shift the camera. So before we join the arms, we actually have to join the head. So position the head like so, and then I can join it right over here. Make sure I leave some leeway over there. And then open this side and we'll join the arms. Okay, for this I have to shift this as well so that it's not in the way. Open up the arms, and then I have to join this port over here to here. I actually have to shift the hands out of the way to position everything at the back. So correct this, push it in all the way. Okay, open up the arms first. Make sure the chest piece over here for the red one, for the red striker, is pushed all the way. And then you close the two flaps, the two chest piece. And then bring the arms, red striker, down so that it is slightly facing the back. And then I can bring the arms down to around 45 degrees, and then bring down the arms. And then I simply just lay the head to rest here and bring this down. Okay, and then let us reposition the hands again. So now we can bring it back, face it forward, and there you have it, completed. So with my mini rotating platform, I can't actually display it well, but overall that is how it is supposed to be. Okay, I made it so that it has a very small body. Okay, since most of the parts actually go to the back. Okay, and the arms of the red striker can be used to open up the blade. So another form the rear can take is actually as such. That's how the rear can look as well. And this is a very good form that I like myself. And a upgrade notice for this fella. This is the most recent sword that I made. Upgrade from the previous one, which is just a temporary one. Sword for it to use. So that's it for my video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Thank you.